Hey guys, Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. Josie's here. Oh yes, she's here. Okay. Thank you for saying hi. Okay. Dogs are a little wound up per usual, as they normally get when I start talking to myself. Anyway, today I have sort of a different video. I have a box of garbage here, basically. So I have a bunch of product empties in here, so I'm going to go over what's in this box and whether I would repurchase if I've already repurchased, and just give you my thoughts on my garbage. Okay, let's just go ahead and get started. I should mention real quick too that all these products are cruelty free, so that's good. I don't have to tell you every time I open something because I'm not, yeah, everything in here is cruelty free. Okay, so the first thing I have an empty of is this right here. This is the Bliss oil-free makeup remover wipes. It's called the Makeup Melt. I try not to use makeup wipes that much anymore. I actually got these for free, so I used them. I like them a lot because they did not dry out. That's a lot of the problem I have with makeup wipes, is that they tend to dry out pretty quickly. But I didn't have that problem with these. Since I don't use them very often, every time I went to use one, they were still like wet. And it could be because it's oil based, I'm not sure, but I definitely really like these. They are about $5.99 at Target. Probably can get them other places too. But yeah, if I was looking for a makeup wipe, I would repurchase this for sure. Okay, so the next thing I have is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This is about $33 at Ulta, from what I found. I actually had a sample of this that I used for traveling, but my best friend, when she came to visit me last year, she really recommended this, so I bought it. I liked it. I have repurchased. I do have my, this is almost empty too, actually, but I have repurchased it. I do like it. I'm like one of those people who I'm like, I don't know if setting sprays really do anything, but they do help give me like that dewiness if the, I'm feeling a little dry, so I do like it for that. I would repurchase again. Okay, the next thing I have here is the Pixi Lash Nourish Makeup Remover Pads. I actually only bought these because they were on clearance, but they are still sold. They're also an oil-based remover, and they actually work amazingly. Like, you can use one pad and it'll take everything off both eyes. I really liked it. It's, you know, smaller, so you're not using as much like waste as like a regular makeup remover wipe. So I do like this for like stubborn eye makeup. I have not repurchased just because it's not really a necessity for me, but I would buy them again if I, you know, if I was looking for something like this. And they are about $10 on Pixi.com. Maybe still sold at other Targets, just not my Target. So the next thing I have, an empty, and it doesn't really look empty, but it's pretty empty. This is the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. It has a SPF 20 in it. Mine's in the shade Medium Neutral 3. I like this one. It's like the most natural looking foundation that I've come across. It's about $15.99 at Target and Ulta. There is actually still a little bit in here, but it's got like the doe foot on it, which I really like. But then I also have the problem of it doesn't get totally empty in there, which I'm finding that out now. But I have repurchased it. I'm actually wearing it today. So here's my repurchase one. Here's my empty, which I guess I'll put this back in here since there is a little bit more. I might be able to get some more out of there. But yeah, definitely, I'd say maybe more medium coverage. I'm looking at myself right now in the mirror. But every time I wear this foundation, people ask me, what foundation are you wearing? So I really like it. It's definitely more natural, more dewy sort of finish, so I enjoy that a lot. I have drier skin, so that's a good one for me. Okay, so the next one I have is the Eve Hansen Hyaluronic Acid Serum, Hydrating Serum. This one I got on Amazon just because I was looking for a cruelty-free hyaluronic acid. It has like a dropper type thing. I didn't love this. I didn't hate it. I would use it again if I had it. But it just wasn't my favorite, if that makes sense. It was my first foray into hyaluronic acid. I can never say that word. Right now I'm using, I got this little sample from Tarte, and I like this one a little better. It feels more moisturizing, if that makes sense. This one is a little bit more watery. So I guess it just depends what sort of hyaluronic acid that you're looking for. But I did get this on Amazon, and it's About $23 on Amazon, so a little bit expensive, but you do get a ton in here. Okay, so the next thing I have is actually for your hair. This is the Fanola No Yellow Shampoo, and then I have the Fanola Restructuring Conditioner. Actually, my hairstylist recommended this when I first went blonde. I really, really love the shampoo. It's a purple shampoo if you don't know, if you don't have blonde hair. Purple shampoos help your hair not to look so brassy. And I really did like this one, and I thought it was pretty affordable, and I was actually excited to find out it was cruelty-free. So this, I think I bought these as a duo, and it was $23 for the duo. The conditioner actually smells a little bit like cake batter is the only way I can describe it. It's not really meant for blonde hair. It's more for just color treated hair, I guess. Restructuring conditioner. I'm not even sure what that means. I would definitely repurchase the shampoo. It's actually in my cart on Amazon right now. I'm getting the bigger size of it. I prefer a purple conditioner as well, if that makes sense. It just, I don't know. I just like purple everything. Although in real life I hate the color purple, only in my shampoo. Okay, so the next thing I have is the Milani Make It Last. This is the setting spray. It says prime, correct, and set. I didn't really use this so much as a setting spray on my face. I did occasionally, but I used it more for wetting a brush when I wanted to use it on a shadow. It was good for that. It felt nice on the face too. It is pretty affordable. It's like $6-7 at Target. So I would probably repurchase this. I just don't need it right now, and I like the Urban Decay one just a little bit better. So, but yeah, it's not bad. Okay, so the next thing I got this little sample from someone. It's the Pixi Glow Tonic, and I really, really loved it. I've talked about this before in other videos that it's like my go-to face toner. So then I bought the bigger one. This one is $15. And then, I don't know how, this showed up like in my Facebook timeline that Pixi was like having this limited edition huge size. So I bought this one. I think this was like $40. It was pretty expensive, but you get so much in here. And it's just my favorite toner. It's pretty gentle, and that's probably why I like it. It doesn't feel like it's, I don't know how to describe it, because sometimes it just feels like like you're putting straight alcohol on your face. But I like this because it's gentle, and toner is like my favorite part of my skin routine. I just love toner for some reason, and this is my all-time favorite. You can't get this size anymore, but what is this? 3.4 fluid ounces is about $15 at Target, and I think the same price on Pixi's website. And the next thing I have is like samples. So I got both of these in 2 Ipsy bags. This is the Tarte Base Tape Hydrating Primer. There is, if you had 3 of these, it would make about the size of 1 full bottle of it, and the full size is $21. I did like it. It's very hydrating. It feels almost just like lotion on your face. It also has a coconut scent, which I really like. I love the smell of coconut. I loved this. I don't have a need for primer right now. I have so much primer that I need to go through, but I did like this, and I would recommend it. Especially if you have dry skin. It just really kept me moisturized, so I like that a lot. Okay, the next thing I have is this tiny little Mary Loumanizer sample. It's just got like this little, and there's still like a tiny bit in there, but it's like a hassle with my brush every time to try to get some out. This was like one of the first things I ever got in an Ipsy bag that I like super loved, and I have repurchased it. I have the full size right here. It's just, I don't know what it is about it, but it's just the most like beautiful, like shimmery, I don't know. It's my favorite, and normally I'm not into like these lighter highlighters, but for some reason this one just really works for me. I really like this. It is $24. This is from TheBalm, in case you can't tell by the adorable packaging. Okay, the next thing I have is sort of a duo. Again, I have a lot of skincare in here. I'm trying to like get through all my skincare. This is from No. 7. This is the Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced Night Cream, and then this is the Day Cream. I also had the serum that went with it, like the hyaluronic acid sort of serum. I did like these. I didn't think there was anything that special about them. I don't know, it just, I don't know. I didn't like the way like the night cream smells like an SPF. It's really kind of weird. I can still smell it in there. they were okay. It's not something I would personally repurchase. They are $24.99 each, so it's a little bit expensive for this size in my opinion. But I liked them. They were okay. I would use them if they were given to me, but I don't think I would spend money on these again. Right, more skincare. So the next thing is the IT Cosmetics Confidence in an Eye Cream. I've said this before, I don't love this, and I don't know if it's just me, because I know a lot of people really, really love it. I just don't. I also have the Bye Bye Under Eye Cream that I don't love either. I feel like neither one of them like depuff. Like, that's my issue with these. This one I also really hate the container. I'm not sure if you can see in there, but all around this edge, it's like really hard to get to. If you have long nails, this crap sucks. You gotta dig around in there and then you try to see how much you have left. I don't love the container on this. I just wish it was a straight cylinder or whatever. I was using a brush to dig around in there. Just don't love the packaging. Didn't care for the eye cream either. Some people love it. I did not love it. This is also $38, so I don't know. Not my favorite. Next thing I have, which I don't even know if you could tell what it is. This is the Lorac 3-in-1 Illuminating Primer, Light Source Illuminating Primer. You know, I really did like this. It is, I don't think there's any left in here that I could show you. No. But I don't know if you can see on the tip there, it's like a copper sort of color. I did really like it, but again, a primer's a thing that I'm not sure if it does much for me. I guess I could try wear makeup with no primer to see how I felt. I liked it. I would use it again. I don't know if I would repurchase it. It is $35. You did get quite a bit in here. I do like that it's a pump. You can see I used every last bit of it and the pump helps with that. So it's good. If you're looking for an illuminating one, I do like it for that. It definitely gives you like that glow if that's what you're looking for. The next thing I have is from Milani. This is the Stay Put Brow Color, and mine was in the shade Brunette. There's actually some in here. This just dried out, so I could not continue using it. I did like it. It comes with like a really crappy brush and spoolie combination. Well, I shouldn't say crappy. Mine was just broke. The brush part came off the end, so I just had to throw it away. The reason why it dried out is because I quit using it because I found something that I love better. That product I love is this. This is, I got it in a, it's either an Ipsy or a BoxyCharm. This is the Iconic London Brow Cushion. Like, I've just been loving this thing. Mine's in the shade Medium. You can't tell anymore because I've sort of blended them together, but one side was lighter, one side was darker. I was using the lighter side, but then I was running out, so I started just sort of mixing them. It also comes with this little tool in here. So you got the brush on one side and then the spoolie on the other. This just has made my brow routine so fast. I can do my brows in like 5 minutes total. I don't know what it is. It's like a little cushion in there. It allows you to get like nice little strokes. I don't know. I love it. The only thing I don't love is how expensive it is. It is $40. I looked it up. I'm like, I really want to get another one because this is about to go pretty soon. But it's so expensive, $40. I wish they sold just the cushion refill because you pay the $40, you're going to get this whole kit again, and I only need the little cushion. So that's my one complaint about that. The Milani's okay. If I were to want another brow pomade, I would definitely get this again. I loved it when I had it. It's just I found something better. This is $6.99 at Target, Ulta, anywhere that you can get drugstore makeup. Okay, so the next thing I have is probably my all-time favorite primer. This is the Touch in Sol No Poreblem Primer. The reason why I like this primer so much is because it really gives your skin like that silky feeling. Like I've said a million times, I don't know if primers are even really doing anything for my makeup. I just put it on every day. This one just feels nice. It's so silky. The only thing I don't like is that I can't get the rest of that out of there. There's some in there. I would have to like dig it out, I guess. I guess I could put a brush down there and get the rest of it out. This, though, I have repurchased. I think I got it in a FabFitFun add-on sale. I have not used it again just because I'm trying to get through all my other primers. But this is for sure my favorite primer I've ever tried. And this is $18. So a little bit like mid-range maybe, I guess. I don't know, but I really like that one a lot. Okay, the next thing I have is a classic. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. You can see I have like one little tiny bit left in there. This is just the easiest to work with bronzer I've ever found. You could just slap this on your face and it's like you don't even really have to blend it. It's just perfect. I love this stuff so much. I have repurchased. I actually repurchased and then I took it on vacation with me. I'm sure you can see it's all broken, but I still use it. I also have another backup for that. It's pretty, I mean, it's a little more expensive for a drugstore. It's $12.99 at Target and Ulta, but it's just the best. Mine's in the shade bronzer. Is that the shade 6676 bronzer? It smells like a tropical dream. I just love this stuff. I'm sure you've seen everybody in the planet talk about this. It's really good. The next thing I have is from Pacifica. This is the Lip Quench, and you can see mine's like totally gone. This one is in the shade Sugared Fig, which is my favorite one. I also have it in, what is this one? This one is Guava Berry. They smell pretty good. They're pretty moisturizing. It's just like a chapstick that's got a little bit of color on it. I like these for like if I'm wearing lipstick in the beginning of the day. I don't normally carry lipstick around with me, so I keep this in my pocket, and that way I can just sort of touch it up, and it really has a nice color to it. I love these so much. They're only $5. It's just like if lipstick and chapstick had a baby. I really love this stuff. Like I said before, Sugared Fig is my favorite color. It's very pretty. Love that. The next thing I have is the CEO Glow Vitamin C and Turmeric Face Oil from Sunday Riley. I got this in, I think, in a Allure beauty box. This size is valued at $40. I used it so quickly. I want to say I went through it like in a month, and I repurchased the bigger size, same side by side. This is $80. So I kind of slowed my roll a little bit. You can see I've gone through some of it. When I combine this CEO Glow oil with the Physicians Formula, it's like the best skin day ever. It just gives your skin a nice glow. It smells like oranges, which I love oranges. It just, I don't know, it just makes my skin feel good. The only thing I have to say, because I was using it day and night because I just loved it so much, is that it was starting to clog my pores and I was breaking out a little bit. So now I only use it during the day when I use it. It's really good. I would recommend this a million times over. Okay, the next thing I have is just a little sample that I got. This is the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum. I really liked this too because it smells like oranges. And I don't know what it is about putting something that smells like oranges onto your face in the morning, but it kind of just brightens your day and it makes you feel alive, is the only way I can put it. This is 0.25 fluid ounces. The full size is 1 ounce and it's $49, so it's a little bit expensive. I would maybe repurchase this again. I didn't get to use it enough to like know if it did anything for my skin, but I really enjoyed the way it smelled, so that was good. And the next thing I have is another makeup item. This is from Marc Jacobs. This is the Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. This is one of those volumizing mascaras. I did really like this, but I've sort of drifted away from this sort of wand. I'm really into, like I said before, the silicone sort of mascara wands. But I did like this a lot. Like, it was my favorite mascara for a while. So I would maybe repurchase in the future. This again, I think, is a sample size. Yeah, this is only 5 grams and the full size is 9 grams and it's $26. So it's a little bit expensive for mascara, but I did really like it when I was using it. Okay, the next thing I have is from Burts Bees. This is the Burts Bees Renewal Smoothing Eye Cream. This was the first eye cream I ever tried, and it was okay. I mean, it did depuff, it did that sort of thing. I don't know. I would maybe repurchase. I'm really loving the Murad eye serum right now. I got this, I think, in an Ipsy, and I love this one a lot. This has been the best one I've tried so far. I would maybe repurchase this again, though it is more affordable. It's, what, $10 or something at Target, so it's not bad. It's not good, it's not, I mean, it's okay. It's not my favorite. That's what I would say. One last item. This video is going to be long. This is a chapstick from Burts Bees. This is the mango scented, flavored, whatever one. There's still a little bit in there. I just can't get it on my lips. I do enjoy Burts Bees chapsticks in general. I have like every flavor they've ever come out with. But there's other ones I like better. So I definitely will continue using the ones I have. I'm like on a chapstick ban. I have so much chapstick, it's like a problem. I only have 2 lips. Why do I have like 20 tubes of chapstick? So not gonna purchase any more right now, but I definitely would repurchase again. I really like their tinted balms as well. They have a couple good colors, and they just make your lips look nice. Like you're not wearing makeup, but they make you feel, I don't know, they give your lips more life is the only way I can describe it. But yeah, these are like $3 at Target. All right, and that's all I have for today's video. Let me know if you guys like this kind of video, if you're into product empties. I enjoy watching them, so I thought I would, you know, collect my trash for a little while and show you guys my garbage. I just like seeing what people go through. To me, that's a real indicator of whether somebody really likes a product or not. Or if you're like me, they're like, I'm just trying to get through stuff. So I'm really like on a get rid of all my samples journey right now. I could show you so many samples I have. It's sort of out of control. So I figure if I make a goal to get through my samples, it'll be better because they're littler and it'll make me feel more accomplished. So yeah. Anyways, that's all I have for today's video. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this from me, more garbage sharing, hit that subscribe button right down there. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.